Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very exciting video because we are talking about jewelry. I will be holding this mic. If it's annoying when I'm editing this, then I won't ever do this again, but I am a little bit curious if holding it, because I've tried putting it on my clothes and I hear too much like rustling sound. So I'm gonna try to hold it and see how that goes. But today we are talking all about my current favorite jewelry pieces, finds, pieces, whatever. I just went to Japan and came back and I found two really cool pieces there, so I'm excited to show those. But before we get into today's video, I want to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, which is Linjer Jewelry. If you've been here for a while, meaning a while, because I've been on here for nearly 10 years and just started recently uploading, you know that my style has always been very girly, feminine, but I've always loved jewelry. Linjer is a fine jewelry brand that focuses on 14 karat solid gold, conflict-free diamonds, ethically sourced gemstones, and classic designs that genuinely last. Their pieces are made to be worn every day. They're tarnish resistant, waterproof, and designed to feel elevated but still effortless. Make sure to check out Linjer after this video because they do sell out, especially on some of their most popular pieces. So without further ado, let's show you some of my pieces from Linjer. This is going to be so hard because I chose not to put anything on because I didn't expect myself to be holding the mic this whole time. So bear with. This is the box that all of their pieces come in. It's very cute holiday gift, maybe. This is a great place to shop for a girlfriend or a mom. Okay, beautiful. They're in. So these are the 14 karat pearl drop earrings in Valeria. Here's what they look like. I will do some, I think it's called B-roll, so you can see what they look like. But I'm always a fan of pearls. Always have been, always will. They're timeless. They're classic. And I don't have anything this delicate in pearl. A lot of my pearl stuff is kind of chunkier. So I love these. Pearls really make any outfit. Like, for instance, this outfit was giving farmer a little bit, was giving Little House on the Prairie. This top, you know? But now with these earrings, it's effortlessly chic just because pearl earrings. But that is why I love jewelry, because that's what jewelry does. Even starting this video without like any of my jewelry on was super weird because this top, I was like, why would I have bought this top? Seriously. But now that I have earrings in, I'm like, oh, because it has the ability to look like this. Next, we have another March birthstone, keeping with my last thing I got from Linjer. I'm just gonna add this to my gold petal chain necklace in Fleur. It also has my C pendant on it already, so we're gonna double up the charms. My nails are a little bit long right now. On the first try. Wow. This is the 14 karat gold petal chain necklace in Fleur, paired with the March birthstone pendant in Swiss blue topaz and the diamond initial pendant. I originally had the C like it was the necklace that I wore. I had stopped wearing my other necklaces that I wore on a daily basis. After Bali, I don't know, I just kind of took it off and stopped wearing a necklace. I really love with this blue topaz. It's doing something so special to it. I'm in love. It's actually so pretty. It feels very customized adding charms like this, and maybe because I'm the baby of my family, I don't know what it is, but I like having customized things and very like me. Like when you see it, it's like, oh, that's custom for her. That's what this feels like. Like I'm making my own little custom necklace. If you're interested in any of the pieces I've showed you today from Linjer, or you just want to take a shop around, especially check it out because of their Black Friday sale, I will leave a direct link below that takes you all to all of the pieces that I have from Linjer, as well as if you're interested, make sure you use my special discount code Caroline Elizabeth. Linjer graciously gave me a special offer discount code, which I'm able to share with you guys. So thank you, Linjer Jewelry, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I love working with this brand. Genuinely, like, I do spend a good amount of money and time looking at jewelry, and they just have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pieces that are like actually in the budget. Because I'm going to be honest, lately I have been looking at jewelry a lot, engagement rings, new jewelry. I'm just like in a very jewelry headspace. And every time I see something on Pinterest that I like and I go and click on it, thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, 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 no. So it is nice to be able to have real high quality jewelry that is affordable and you can actually go purchase and not have to budget out a savings account to buy a new piece of jewelry. So yes, thank you so much, Linjer, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Back to the actual video. I have with me here, I used to have a pink jewelry box with a ballerina in it, like every little girl out there. But that has since left me. No clue where it was. We just moved way too many times growing up to keep track of something like that. And I recently got this here in Singapore. So it is a thing here in Singapore where they celebrate, mid-autumn time. I Googled it at one point. I can't remember what it is right now, but they basically celebrate like autumn in, I don't know, honestly, I Googled it once and it's escaped my brain. But anyway, the mooncakes. Mooncakes are a big thing here. And apparently there are different places to buy mooncakes that give beautiful, intricate, real leather boxes. And when my boyfriend was at work, all the women in his office were saying that like they get these mooncakes and then they use the container as a jewelry box. So we came home one day and he's like, I want to get the Raffles mooncakes because I think it would be so cute and like then you can use it as a jewelry box. I obviously agree with that. I'm not gonna say no. So yes, now I have this really cool jewelry box. They only make, I think, 2,000 boxes. So it's really cool. And this again goes to the whole custom. You can only get so many exclusivity that I like. Look, I don't know what it is inside me that likes that, but I eat it up. I love it. I'm obsessed. Which is another reason why every time I show my boyfriend possible engagement rings I want, I'm like, I don't want a solitaire. Customize it. Only I can get it. I don't want anybody to be able to walk into a store and get it. I don't care how big the diamond is. I just want it to be made for me, with me in mind. So that's the kind of person I am. So this jewelry box is right up my alley. I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. There's even like an embossed design on it. But anyway, yeah, that has nothing. That kind of sparked my idea for this video though, honestly, because I got this jewelry box and it made me think like, oh, now I want to like show my jewelry because I have a really cute box. Little Raffles hotel fountain. It's so cute. Does this come out sometimes? Yeah. I definitely need to super glue it down, but it's still really cute. My mom got this for me many, many moons ago. No idea where she purchased it. But yeah, this is what I take to travel with my jewelry, and it's nice because it's soft. The first pieces I want to show you are new pieces that I just got from Japan. Let me show you. They're from this company called Star Jewelry. I'm obsessed. I actually tried to get my sister. Oh, the first thing's in my ear. Okay, so this first piece right here is from Star Jewelry. It has a little diamond in it and it's baby blue. It is so amazing. Now, I was not in the market to buy a new piece for my Rook because my sister just got me a little diamond hoop last Christmas. Wear it every single day, take it out to wash it and stuff, but that is the earring I use because I just never see anything. Even when we left, I texted my sister and I was like, oh my God, Star Jewelry, look it up. They have like cool jewelry for piercings. It's very hard to come by fine jewelry for piercings like this unless I'm just not knowing where to look, but I never see stuff for like Rooks or even I had a conch before accidentally closed on me because I took it out because I was trying to change the earring. Look, I honestly have been thinking about getting that conch re-pierced, but it was so painful, and I stand by it was the piercer's fault why it was so painful because my Rook, I felt nothing, literally nothing, but the conch, so painful, and it was not healing. So I was trying to put a lower gauge earring in, and before I could even take the earring out to put another one in, it closed. What else did I get from Star Jewelry, you ask? One moment while I rifle. It's a finger chain, 14 karat gold with white sapphires. Now, I had never seen anything like this before, but now since I've bought it, my Pinterest has decided to show me finger chains, which I didn't know existed, but I love it. If you have any plans to go to Japan, you need to stop at Star Jewelry. However, I don't know if they ship internationally, because when I told my sister to go look for this finger chain and this earring, she was like, "Oh, I can't get it here." So I don't know. I love it. It's so cool. Now, when I bought it, I originally told my boyfriend, he's like, "Oh, does this scratch the itch for the hand chain?" And at the store, I was like, "Yes, this is cooler than a hand chain. Like, I've never seen this before." I still want a hand chain. Apparently, it's like a very big thing here in Southeast Asia to get custom jewelry. So if you're watching this and you have a jeweler that you have worked with or that you've wanted to work with that you've heard about, please leave them below if they're in Singapore, like literally anywhere in Singapore, because I do want to make a hand chain. I spoke to someone about one where I had a ring resized, and I really liked her, and I'd be down to make it with her, but I don't know anything about, like, I found them through Google. So I prefer to work with someone who, like, through word of mouth has told me about them. I basically want this, something like this in hand chain form. What I really want is something to match the other thing, which is this sapphire ring that Eric got me here in Singapore. We were walking in Chinatown. We were making what's it called? A care package. We were making our mom's a care package. And so we were walking around Chinatown trying to find like cute stuff for this care package. And we went into this store. He spotted this ring. He was like, "I was actually looking for an aquamarine ring," which, if you watched my previous Linjer video, I talked about being on the hunt for a aquamarine ring. And any that I had shown him, he didn't like. He's very particular. So when we were walked into the store, he was like, "Ooh, what about that?" Now I have a newfound love for sapphires. This is the ring that I actually got resized. She was in, I can't remember the name, but it was like very close to the Far East Plaza. Like, when you Google resizing rings, they're like the first company that pops up in Orchard. So that's where I got it resized. Amazing. They can do it like in a day. I picked it up another day, but they can do it in like a day. There, I spoke to someone about having a custom made hand chain to match this sapphire ring. So I may end up just doing it with them because I already spoke to them. But again, if I could find someone that someone has used or would recommend, that would be great too. Just because honestly, I'm kind of scarred. There was a local jeweler in Miami that I bought something from, and I had never felt so scammed in my life. And I was like, "Oh my God, like, this is why it's so much easier and it feels safer to buy from big brands like Tiffany, Van Cleef, whatever, because you spend that kind of money and then it's like they're not held accountable because they're not a big company." I don't know. I was a little bit scarred from ever going to like a local jeweler ever again. I like the idea because, again, I like custom stuff, so that's great. But yeah, I'm in like a endless cycle of unsureness with local jewelers now. Not local to Singapore, but I just mean like smaller mom and pop shops because of what happened. Next is this bangle from Brilliant Earth. It is a white gold bangle. I wanted, like every girl who likes jewelry, I wanted a love bangle from Cartier. However, I just liked the bangle look, right? Because all the bracelets that I had prior are like this thin chain one that I have on. And those were all the bracelets that I had ever owned or ever saw, whatever. Then when I originally saw the Love Cartier bracelet, I was like, "Ooh, I like it." Again, like, this is the same thing that I feel with the Van Cleef. I don't specifically need that one, but I really like that one. So then I was on a hunt to find something that I liked just as much, that gave me the same look, that didn't necessarily need to be the love bracelet, because it's not truly the love bracelet I liked. It was like the minimal bangle, because the bangles that I had ever known were like the thick, chunky bangles. You know what I'm talking about? Like the thick ones that like when you move your wrist and it's like cling, cling. Those are the bangles that I knew. So then I saw this one from Brilliant Earth and I asked for it for Christmas. And I got it for Christmas. With this next piece, which is a tennis bracelet from Taka Jewelry here in Singapore. Eric got this for me for the Valentine's. I didn't even ask for this. This Valentine's, we had so much going on with moving to Singapore. We had moved in January. I'm a girl who takes Valentine's seriously because every year since I can remember, my mom took it seriously for me and my sister. A real holiday to me. Like, I know some people don't really count it as a real holiday, but it was a very special holiday because my mom always did something for me and my sister. So it kind of really became a day not just about like you and your significant other, but like one day if I ever am blessed to have daughters, I want to do that for my daughters because it was so special. It was like between me and my mom. She like got us little chocolate, a piece of jewelry, like she really did that for us growing up. So it became a very memorable holiday for me. So I do care about the holiday, but this year I was like, let's not worry about it because so much is going on in our lives. But this piece is very special because every girl wants a tennis bracelet. I'm so particular. I'm always a person to give lists. Okay? Birthdays, Christmas, whatever. I'm like, these are the specific things I want. Now, did my mom or sister ever go off these lists? No. This was not on the list. I didn't put a tennis bracelet, and it was even cuter because he put it like under my pillow. I jumped in bed with him. He got home from work and we were like talking, and he was like, and I was like, what are you doing? And he like kind of reached over and I was like, what? And I looked back and he was like pulling it out from under my pillow. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yes, it is a beautiful lab grown tennis bracelet from Taka Jewelry here in Singapore. I love this. He did an amazing job. Yes, moving on. I have two watches. One is this one and the other one is this one. I was like kind of iffy if I wanted to show the Rolex just because I've been thinking about selling it, honestly. These are the two watches. This one is from Tag and this one is from Rolex. This was a graduation gift. This one I got in Japan when I went on my solo trip. When I tell you I spent hours and hours and days looking for a watch, that I walked into the shop, spotted it, and I was like, ooh, can I try that on? Then we tried it on and I was like, okay, yeah. They were like, do you want to look around? I was like, no, that's it. Like, I don't even know. I didn't have anything specific in mind. But when I saw it, because I got this one first for my graduation that year, and then I got this for myself, I really wanted skinnier watch, more dainty watch, but that still had that classic watch feel. And that's what I was going for. And then this had a white face, so I wanted one with a dark face. So like I kind of knew in the realm of what I wanted. I wear this Tag watch all the time. I love it. I like at one point I had decided I was becoming a silver, white, gold person because when I get pale, I have very yellow undertones. I am part Japanese, but when I'm like I don't have any trace of tan, I look like yellow and it's almost like jaundice. So when I wear gold, the gold almost like blends into my skin and it's like I don't like gold on me. But when I'm tan, gold is the color. I don't have a preference to gold or silver, which is why this bracelet that I have is half white gold, half yellow gold because it's a permanent bracelet and I could not pick. This Rolex obviously has a special place in my heart because I got it when I graduated with my master's. It was from a family friend. He was like, I want to get you something because you put yourself through school, you worked really hard, and my dad had passed away, and he's like, and I think you deserve something for all your hard work. So obviously, when you're in business, a watch is important. I got my master's in accounting, but I did my undergrad in finance and accounting, so I was like a business person, and he was like, you need a watch. When I was getting it, I was like, I want a big watch because it's like, boom, I did this. But it's just so big. I never gravitate towards it. I'm between selling it and getting a daintier watch. I obviously still want to get a watch so it holds its sentimental value, I guess. I'm having a hard time letting it go because it's cool. I mean, brother, It's a Rolex. My thing is if I sell it and get it like a daintier one, because now I want one that looks like a bracelet, because I have kind of like my more masculine look here. This is a good like masculine feminine mix for me. This is a bit big, so I was thinking about selling this and getting one that looks more like super feminine. But I feel like if I do that 1 year, it'll come back around, and I would have wished I kept this because I'm like back into that like super masculine, like big watch look. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with this one. And last but not least, we have this custom ring that my mom and sister made for me for my 22nd or 23rd birthday. And this is very special to me because the pearl is from my mom's mom, my grandmother's wedding ring. And her ring was just really big and gaudy. And my sister and mom wanted to make something that was like a little bit more me and of the times. So they had this made for me. My grandma has passed away now, and it's like a piece I have from her. And then it's more special because my mom and my sister had it like re-envisioned into this ring, which is obviously really special and really cool. So yes, these are all the pieces of jewelry that I wanted to show you guys and talk to you about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, maybe give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of my content, maybe consider subscribing. But as far as this video goes, I think we're done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.